10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 0.
You. Good to see you.
Hello!
Hi, how are you?
Oh my god, so good to have you on my radio show and be with you on Instagram. It's like double whammy.
Today's my turn. Today I get to ask you the questions.
You've done
T-
very well on my show, if I may say so.
Today I've got you behind. I've got you behind the mic now. So today I get to do the questioning and Archana has to answer. Does that ever
Super.
happen?
A lot of times in the lockdown, for sure, it's happened. But yeah, it's always exciting. Because RJs typically don't have a face. Thanks to Instagram, that has changed. But I think
But in your case, you have a voice, a face, name, fame, all of it, Archana. You got whatever everyone would dream of having. So, firstly, guys, let me give Archana a very warm welcome from our side. My name, as you know, is Vibha Kaksi, and I'm the founder and chief education officer here at reachiv.com. Today's episode number 19 of the House of Experts, and we've had the pleasure of bringing to you, to the luxury of your home, a range of experts. And today it delights me to have with us RJ Archana. Archana is originally actually from Kuwait, and as you know, she is the voice of Mumbai, currently RJing with radio station 91.1 Radio City. But interestingly, she started her career in 2002 with Jeetu Raj. So for Archana, congratulations on 18 years of this stellar career trajectory. Um, in addition to all her accomplishments, of course, she's picked up many, many awards and accolades along the way. Just a personal anecdote from my end. I've had the pleasure of being on Archana's show, and I know she interviews, top tier Bollywood celebrities, the best singers, etc. And I went in as an education consultant, but she treated me with just as much respect, warmth, and love as she would with any big celebrity. So, Archana, I will never forget that show with you and the warmth which you exhibited. I think more than anything, that stayed with me and it really taught me how to treat people. So that's something I took back from you and I hold it dearly to me today, even today. So,
that's amazing that you remember, and it's amazing that you bring it up in this conversation because I think that's a quality that even I can't say I pride myself for, but I definitely feel I thank my parents for because somewhere I know that's something I like inherited from their innate behavior, and I feel that's kind of lacking in today's time because even to date, I get my relatives who have never met me, who don't know me from Adams, get excited, and I'm talking about 10-year-olds, 12-year-olds. They get excited that I'm a blue tick aunt who is chatting with them, and I'm like, I'm so unaware of this excitement of yours, but I feel bad that we need verification to be somebody
mm,
in anyone's life.
right.
So thank you for bringing that up. It's a really valid point that I'd love to touch upon today if I can.
Okay, awesome. I'm sure we're going to get an opportunity to do that. So let's kickstart the conversation here, Archana. And as you know, because we run an educational careers advisory, my first question is always about people's education. So if
Yeah.
you could just flash back into early years, early education, and sort of your early trajectory, and how sort of this you came into being.
I think back in the day, I'm sure you'd agree that a lot of us who didn't fit into the science or the commerce of it all, we didn't know where to go. And then people would say, arts le lo. I would have ideally fit into an arts background because it would have been perfect for me to be reading Shakespeare or, like understanding psychology, which most of us have an innate, like inquisitiveness for, especially in my kind of field where you're dealing with so many different kinds of people, just understanding their moods or just understanding vibes or understanding thoughts, deep rooted thoughts would have helped. But I took commerce because I was very good at mathematics. So I
Okay,
was like, मुझे यार score करना है. And frankly, Xavier's was my dream, college, not
college
because
now.
of the prolific people who came out of there, but I think it was because they
Or
had a
the really
combination.
hot guys at Xavier's. Maybe that was a draw too,
And
of
what
course.
an amazing campus and great
Right.
extracurriculars. And
Sure.
I have tens of those that I love, and I kind of feel I sort of have an interest and showcase some sort of flair in. But no, because they had arts with mathematics. तो
Sure.
मुझे ऐसे हमेशा लगता था कि मैं ज़्यादा पढ़ मैं because I am typical of those people. I'm sure a lot of them on the chat here would be. हम लोग पढ़ते पढ़ते 10वें पेज तक नींद आ जाती है. I'm one of
Sure.
those. So I was like, इतना मैं पढ़ाई नहीं कर सकती. I need maths. I need numbers. And it was the only college in Bombay that gave you the option of maths with arts.
Okay.
So I was really looking forward to that, and I didn't get admission because we were a day late, even though I
Okay.
think 80% shouldn't be very bad for an art student. But I felt so bad कि मैं वहाँ नहीं जा पाई. और उसके बाद, I think when I was in Vivekananda in Chembur, my biggest learning was of how to make everybody your own. Because frankly, विवेकानंद चेंबूर में वो लोग अपने बच्चों को कॉलेज भेजते थे जिनको लगता था हमारे बच्चे दूर जाएंगे तो बिगड़ जाएंगे. So they were very either mama's boys or those typically, how do I say, but people who were very very mollycoddled
Close
by
to their
parents.
families. Okay. Yeah.
Yeah. So I felt bad. I was amongst not the go-getters or the
Ah.
wild crowd. I wanted to be amongst those.
Okay.
And that's where I feel, I think life में जब आपको rejection तो नहीं बोल सकती हूँ, लेकिन जो आपकी जो बच्चन साहब बहुत अच्छे से बोलते हैं, जब मन की हो तो अच्छा और ना हो तो और भी अच्छा.
Right.
And I seriously feel that has really been a lesson I've held very close to my heart, because even when I did have a crush on a guy who happened to almost propose marriage to me, and it was going to go in that direction, and it didn't happen.
It didn't work out.
It was by far the biggest learning of my life. But
Okay.
to get back to your question, I did commerce, I did BCom. My dad makes fun of me all the time कि तुम्हारा तो कुछ कॉमर्स का तुमने यूज ही नहीं किया है, बैंक अकाउंट भी मैं ही देखता हूँ, तुम्हारे इन्वेस्टमेंट्स भी मैं देखता हूँ, पता नहीं तुमने क्या ही काम किया उसका.
No, so but you are wired right and left brain. So you have a math and analytical side, and you have your creative side, both, huh?
Vibha, it's funny, but my math is so sharp. I do something that Ranbir Kapoor does, which I didn't know he did, obviously, until he spoke about it. I love totaling the number plates of every car that I drive.
Oh, wow. Okay.
Or any car. So I want to total it in 3 seconds, 2 seconds. That's my high. And you know how to do that with a 9 around, and then you can just...
Right.
And I know I love playing with that. That's my game in the mornings. But I think beyond just that, it's about how you can utilize your mind to the max of what interests you, what grabs your heart. And I feel most of us don't teach our kids to gravitate in that direction.
Sure.
To give you a small example, I danced at Shamak Davar's. I loved dancing. और typical of our mothers, अरे तुम तो कोई art form सीख ही नहीं रहे हो, ये क्या dance form होता है, ये क्या है, ये क्या बकवास है, तुम time waste कर रहे हो. But we don't understand that any field of expression, of expressing arts, can really help you be a more confident, a more outspoken, a more happier individual. And that has been my biggest pursuit since I was a kid. So a lot of people would ask, Archu, बड़ी हो बन के क्या बनेगी? So I say, खुश बनूंगी, and they'd be like, but वो तो हम सब बनेंगे, करेगी क्या? I said, जिससे खुशी मिले, क्या पता हो क्या होगा?
No, I think you nailed it on the head, Archana. I think that's really what people should be striving towards. Once you're happy in whatever pursuit you have chosen, then you will excel automatically in that pursuit. So I think you nailed it. So tell me, how did the RJing happen? You went to this college, you ended up studying commerce. Where does RJing fit into all this?
So I was actually studying I started off as a web designer because my then boyfriend who ditched me was in America. So I said, यार अमेरिका जाऊंगी तो computers के साथ तो दोस्ती करनी पड़ेगी. I said, but मुझे computer पसंद ही नहीं है. So I said, चलो I used to doodle a lot, and I was pretty decent at my artwork. So I was a web designer by profession initially.
Okay.
And then I realized, यार computer के साथ तो मेरी जिंदगी डब्बा हो जाएगी. I can't keep abreast with all these new softwares and
technology,
it was just beyond me to understand how I'm going to program now with a Dreamweaver and a better version of Photoshop. And I was like, okay, I don't want to do this. I did it for 2.5 years. I somehow managed, and that's when I said I want to study art, because if I study art, I get to do it all. I get to meet so many people in America, Australia, and Canada. These were the 3 places I had pinned for my studies, and I had applied to universities. तो उसमें आपको एक portfolio बनाना होता है. So I was actually learning how to paint at my then mentor, my teacher, now friend, mentor, everything. So she said, "तू कितना बकती है यार, तुझे तो आरजे बनना चाहिए, तू मतलब wrong field में जा रही है, तू you're wasting your time." And I was like, यार ये क्या बकवास कर रही है? And obviously, out of guilt, one morning she called me. She said, "Are you sleeping at 8:15? I have finished my coffee and I've read the paper. You're sleeping. Get out of your bed. Go and audition." And तभी Radio Mirchi was one of the biggest advertisers for
Of
private
course.
FM जब वो आ रहे थे scene पे
Right.
2002 में. So विभा, to my surprise, मैंने इतनी वैरायटी लोगों की जिंदगी में नहीं देखी थी, इतने एक्सपोज नहीं थे हम लोग. कहाँ गे इंसान बैठा है, कहीं डिजाइनर बैठा है, कहीं
So you just showed up
बैठा
to
है.
the audition without
I
any
just went
training, without anything.
out of guilt, I went to an audition because my
Wow.
friend has called me and told me I am a lazy bum, and so I went. And
So
I
to prove your
promised-
friend wrong, you said, "I'm going to go do this audition and see
not
where it
so
takes
much
me."
to prove her wrong, to prove myself that I can't be that bad.
To prove
like,
yourself right. Okay,
yeah,
fine.
yeah, it was my
Okay.
choice. मैं गई, मैंने ऑडिशन दिया और मुझे अब तक याद है, this friend of mine who's just gotten in touch with me after many years, Dillon Mascarenhas, he was laughing when he met me because I was a joker from बचपन से, मतलब मैं कुछ भी बोलती थी, कुछ भी हंसती थी, कुछ भी. So he said, "You know what? I want to tell you, you're going to get through this audition." जहाँ पे हजारों लोग बैठे थे, including
Wow.
DJs and some really funky, spunky people, and I was not a very well dressed or very experienced person in life. I said, "Excuse me, मैं अंदर जाके अभी बात करने वाली हूँ, मैं हंसने नहीं वाली हूँ, so I don't know what you're talking about." And I did get through to my surprise, and it was Jeetu Raj and Raha Jafri, this duo back then that were ruling the
Wow.
airwaves, and they still fight to date who was the one who chose me. But to me, the
They both
high
want
was-
credit for you, huh? They both
Yeah.
want the credit.
अर्चू को मैंने select किया था, अर्चू को मैंने select किया था. And I just knew one thing, Vibha. The only reason I know I got the job was because बचपन में मैं इतना रेडियो सुनती थी, because we were not in India, और कुवैत में वो वही जरिया था कि हमको
You stay in touch with your roots, correct? Huh?
with our communities. So
Yeah.
whenever I used to say, if I want to dedicate it, I was to get excited, my heart used to race, and just be like, okay, and the next song going out from Archana to Ketan or whatever, like they would, and I would be like, my heart is pounding. It's like this. So my involvement with radio was
Started very
high.
early. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. So what happened? So you get this audition, you go, you crack it, and then you start this job. So can you flash back 18 years and tell us how did it feel to be in that radio station with those headphones?
Easy. It wasn't easy.
Okay.
They put me through 3 rounds of auditions, and I was like, am I ever making it to this? What is the deal with this? And I still remember as a student, I'd gone to the Times of India building in BT, which was like my dream. I was like, I want to work in this office. So my Adha high was that I'm going to work in that office. And I was actually taken to that office. And I was in the lift with the HR person, and he says, and I'm listening to this voice, thinking, wow, they have centralized radio here. I love this voice. And if I become an RJ, I will sound like this girl. And he says, do you recognize his voice? I said, no. He said, this is you.
Oh, wow.
And that's when I met the RJ me.
Wow.
And quite honestly, when I was put on the radio, my parents, especially my dad, was sorry to be so vocal, but he was shitting bricks. He was like, boss, इस लड़की ने कभी स्कूल और कॉलेज में एलोक्यूशन में पार्टिसिपेट नहीं किया है, डिबेट नहीं करे हैं, ये क्या बोलने वाली है? You know, they were actually scared. But I had a fabulous mentor called Sandhya Gorti, who's actually a trainer and a coach today, life coach. And she said, you're the queen of the airwaves. Just groove with it. और मैं मेरे नर्वसनेस के वजह से विभा में इतना पट 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 बोल रही थी कि आई स्टिल रिमेम्बर राहा जाफरी टोल्ड मी कि दिलीप साहब तुम्हारा कार्यक्रम सुन रहे थे, वो कह रहे थे ये राजधानी कौन है क्यों इतनी जल्दी में क्यों है. And my dad literally said he was at a place where there was no network, so he had to like literally hang out of the window to hear me and catch my voice. And he was so elated. He said, I couldn't believe that's my daughter, you know, that's her speaking, you know.
I love the Rajdhani synonym for you, Archana. I think, you know, having worked with you twice, the speed at which you work, it's so commendable. I just love the pace, and it's the pace, the efficiency, and the perfection. You know, you manage to pack it all in. It's seriously commendable. I'm going to pick up a quick question here from Rajiv Podar, who says, I've met a few radio jockeys. They have all said that people would not take their job seriously at least a decade ago. They faced a lot of problems convincing their families. Did you face any issues like that with society or with your parents?
fortunately for us, music has been a very big part of my upbringing because my Nana ji was, as a composer, he was a
Asha.
principal of a music school. So,
Oh,
you know,
okay.
when you have an environment which is primarily music based, I think it was an honor for my parents. And I think radio had a very respectable place in their hearts because, like I said, when you grow up abroad, you understand, आपको मायने समझ में आते हैं एक रेडियो के. You see, I saw the Gulf War. जब इराक ने कुवैत पे अटैक किया था तो शायद पहला अनाउंसमेंट रेडियो पे हुआ होगा. So
Okay.
if you don't have radio, you pretty much don't have connectivity as far as I'm
Okay.
concerned.
So a very different relationship with the radio to start with.
Exactly. And
Okay.
not just that, I think anything that brings you respectability, and I know this sounds a bit jaded, but when you are talked about, जब 10 लोग बोलते हैं कि हम आपकी बेटी को सुनते हैं and she's so good, it somehow reinforces some sort of faith in that, okay, maybe my daughter is in the right direction, you know. I'm sure they didn't, I mean, luckily my parents were never that judgmental about radio. In fact, my mother was ecstatic because I think somewhere it was her vision. वो बोलती हैं कि जब वो छोटी थी तो रेडियो कार्यक्रम सुनती थी और वैसे मन में सोचती थी थैंक यू अंतरिक्ष कि अगर मैं कभी मुझे मौका मिले तो मैं ऐसे ऐसे सवाल पूछूंगी हेमा मालिनी को. So I think she had some mental build up for interviewing in her head, and she said I didn't know what this was coming from, you know. And she says when she sees it coming out of me, maybe I'm living a part of her out for sure.
Okay. Okay, so given
luckily,
your family, your context, very accepting
but
and open.
also I think 2002 when radio was hitting it big na, तो एक तो हमारे promotions, the actors, you know, the fact that we are a very filmy family as well. When you're interviewing the greats like Mr. Bachchan and Sunil Shetty, and you know, like every day is like
it's huge. Okay.
It's a celebration, you know. I don't see how that will ever be not liked or talked about or loved.
Okay.
Also, you're entertaining people, so you know it's a great service you're doing.
Okay, so you got into this field, and then you've managed to stay for 18 years. So what's kept you here? Because I know you did a lot of, you know, you did movies, you've done these ads, you've done jingles, you sing, you're so talented. You could have been easily distracted away from radio, right? So what's kept you hooked on?
I think my destiny was radio because I never chose radio. If you notice, even my introduction to radio was not something that I ever thought, wished, or dreamed about. I was infatuated to my voice for sure. Back in the day when you had a landline, the landlines when it went away, you could actually hear yourself. It was like a mic in the house, you know, you could talk to your own self and hear your own voice. So I know I was it was my learning ground. But I think like when I left Radio Mirchi to pursue singing, I wanted to learn, and I just didn't have, I wasn't getting the right guru, or मुझे ऐसे लगता है कि I'm a little nervous when it comes to singing. I'm maybe conscious is the word, maybe.
Sure.
And radio just caught me right back. So Malishka, who is a very dear friend now, she was working for an online radio station, and she said, "Listen, I think you're the perfect match for this. Please come on board." और मैंने उसको join करा, and it's so ironic that both of us were being offered the same job outside, but I was like, I don't think I can fit this. I think Malishka can do, like, you know, justice to
that.
So I think what has worked in my favor at a very subtle level is that I've never craved it, or I've never been like, I want. It has come to me very gracefully, and each time that it's come to me, I'm like, okay, maybe I'm meant to do this. And that's when Radio City came calling, and I never forget, they were doing a breakfast show with a difference. They wanted to celebrate musicians. They said all radio stations are only talking Bollywood, and we want to talk about the biggest content on radio, which is music, and the people behind it. And that's where I got to meet the greats like Jagjit Singh ji, to Anup Jalota, to just take the name. Matlab, of course, Adnan Sani, even commercial people. I still remember my show with Sonu ji and Lata Didi. And she had entered a radio station after some 25-30 years of not wanting to go to a radio station. So I became a very big part of history on radio. And I think the biggest reason I chose to stay back with her is it's a medium. If you watched, I'm a big Will Smith fan. If you watched I'm Legend, in that film, पूरी दुनिया खाली हो जाती है. उनके सिर्फ डॉगी रहते हैं, वो रहते हैं, आरजे रहती है. तो मुझे ऐसे लगता है कि आप मुझे रेडियो से निकाल दो भले, बट रेडियो जॉकी मेरे से नहीं निकलेगी. And somewhere I will always be synonymous with radio. 18 years is not a joke, and I think more than me wanting the medium, I think somewhere the medium has wanted me, and I genuinely believe in destiny, because when I
I,
remember I raised my voice for Ari on the radio, I was like, where is this going to go? I remember having talked about eco-friendly Ganpatis where people could have just listened to me and been
hmm.
aghast. What is she talking? How can she be saying these things?
So
And
I want
today
I
it's
want to
become
touch a little bit upon that, you know. So I know music was big in your family. You obviously learned singing and stuff. So of course, radio and music go hand in hand. But you know, having sort of tracked your journey, having seen and heard a little bit of your shows, and we met because you know you invited me to your show, even though you run a music station. You invited me on as a educational expert, and even the show we are doing right now is offering people tips for you know what should they do to make an income during COVID. You told
correct.
me also about your monsoon, you know, the potholes series, etc. So I really feel that you know taken your medium where you have this sort of fan base, you have this sort of access and this sort of reach to other social issues. So I want to talk a little bit about that. You know, could you tell us why you chose to do that? Why bring in the social aspect to radio, and what are some of the issues that are really dear to you that you've tried to
So
sort of promote?
when I
Yeah,
joined radio back in 2002, I was told, and I was a part of TIFR, which Tata Institute of Fundamental
right.
Research, which told us that the biggest issue in the world is going to be of potable water, and we
Hmm.
will face such a crisis. It's not funny. And I remember that Pamela Anderson had come on Big Boss and said this. So I
Hmm.
was like, sorry, with the fake boobs, the woman has come and addressed an issue which I was taught back in college. So
Sure.
I said, why are we not awakened to nature when we are, like, I find it funny that we are voicing for something that has given birth to us. Like, it's
Hmm.
like a joke. It's like saying, who is this mother of mine? And I am everything. So I still remember in at Radio Mirchi telling my CEO then, I said, sir, we are sitting in these big offices and we're making life look so pretty for us with big fat salaries. But the truth is, the grassroots issue is that we are cutting trees on the road. Do you see that we can do something about this on the radio?
Hmm.
And I still remember that man looked at me in awe, thinking, "Ye kya baat kar rahi hai?" Because frankly, it was in such a commercial state of delivery radio
Hmm.
that
Hmm.
their tonality had nothing to do with society. So
Right.
I'll just give you one incident and one insight. Thalassemia was a class in my BCom where
Hmm.
somebody just walked in from nowhere and taught us about thalassemia, which I thought was such a big integral part of everyone's being, your blood group,
Sure.
your blood type, right? And somebody told me, can you please raise awareness about it? We're doing a free blood test for people. और मुझे अभी भी याद है मैंने रेडियो पे बोला था कि आप ना अपने कुंडलियां मत मैच करवाओ, आप अपने ब्लड ग्रुप्स मैच करवाओ, फिर आपको पता चलेगा आपकी फ्यूचर सही है कि नहीं.
Wow, great one.
बहुत लोग ये सुन के उस ड्राइव पे गए, उन्होंने टेस्ट करवाया और टेस्ट के पहले उनसे पूछा गया कि आपको कैसे पता चला हमारे ड्राइव के बारे में, और बहुत लोगों ने मेरा नाम लेके रेडियो का नाम.
Wow.
तो तब मुझे इंसाइट थी. एंड एक तड़प होती है विभा, आई एम श्योर आपके अंदर वो तड़प है कि आप नहीं चाहते हो कि कोई स्टूडेंट वेस्ट करे अपने लाइफ के उस
Sure.
उस खान को. लाइक what is your gift, right?
Right.
You don't want a person. Somebody here asked me that I talk a lot.
Yeah.
I think I should become an RJ.
Yeah.
But
Yeah.
frankly, to be a radio jockey in today's time, you need to know the purpose of it. I frankly didn't have a purpose. My only purpose as a child was to spread happiness, and I do that in small ways. It's probably like what Vibha, shared. I probably give somebody a hug, or I just want to make people feel special. It's actually
It's your innate nature. It's your
no,
innate
it's my
nature.
superpower. It's my
Yeah.
superpower because I know when I meet celebrities or I meet my office boys, they don't like me because I'm RJ Archana. They like me because
Right.
of the way I treat them.
Sure.
And my name has no binding. In fact, sometimes मुझे लगता है पता नहीं मेरा नाम बना भी है कि नहीं to know people know me. So no, I don't mean to be like demeaning myself or belittling
Sure.
myself, but that's how I treat myself. I don't treat myself with this aura of I'm RJ Archana. But
Let me touch upon Siddhi's question since you brought that up. So she says she has a habit of talking too much, and she wants to ask if you can suggest how she should prepare herself to take on RJing as a career. You know, what are tips do you have for aspirational RJs?
So, Siddhi, there are three things. Please remember, one, you need to know what kind of a personality you want to be on the radio. मेरे case में, I always told myself, I want to be a child woman. I don't want to grow up. I think it's boring to grow up and sound all आज हम बात करेंगे कि कैसे कोरोना वायरस लोगों की लाइफ में तबाही कर रहा है. So I can be this really serious and boring and like not an interesting person, or I can be an
Sure.
entertaining, and the child in me will never die. I didn't shy away from telling the world that I had proposed to Dhoni because hell, I don't think there's anything bad about it. I don't know how many crores of women had the opportunity to interview this man and tell him that. So I feel like I need to celebrate my place of position and make it more human. And so yeah, know who you want to be on the radio. Like
Okay.
what kind of a voice do you want to be? Do you want to be a sexy voice? Do you want to be a happy crazy voice, or do you want to be just a normal person? Once
Okay.
you've defined that role, then you want to talk about what is your core. Some people's strength is in poetry, some people's strength is in observation and storytelling, and some people's strength is in interviewing. I know that's one of my few strengths. I think interviewing my skill sets in interviewing is fab because my interest in other people is very high. And sometimes our skill sets are to do with, क्योंकि रेडियो एक माध्यम है जो लोकल के बारे में ज्यादा वोकल होता है,
Sure.
rather than world views. Of course, you think globally, you act locally. So
Sure.
the more aware you are about your city and what your city entails and what all it can have, it's not like you're a tour guide, but you need to be aware.
Okay.
And once you have all that on your side, then you just need to know how to use it. It's unfortunate that we all know the three selling points: politics, which we can't talk about on radio; Bollywood, of course, we can talk about on radio; and cricket, which is equal to sports, we can talk about on radio; and of course, music and everything. But once you know those basics, which are the selling points, everything then just can very beautifully intermingle around it. So we've
Okay.
lost a very, very big director in Maharashtra today called Nishikant Kamath, who had directed movies like Le Bari, Force,
Drishyam.
Drishyam. And I know I came out of a song when I got the news, and the song was from Refugee. And I said, हम इंसान धरती पर refugees की तरह हैं. हम आते कहीं और से हैं, रहते हैं और फिर चले जाते हैं वापस. So I said, I'm sorry, एक और आपको बुरी खबर देनी है, लेकिन हाँ, निशिकांत जी हमारे बीच में नहीं रहे. So
Sure.
sometimes you have to know the art of intertwining things and how do you connect them and be able to make a story out of it. And people don't forget those moments, Vibha. They don't forget that you were the girl who said this on the radio, I remember. Or you spoke about this, because I feel radio पे हम दिखते नहीं हैं और ये सबसे बड़ी plus point है.
Right.
हमारे words सीधे दिल को छूते हैं, and that's a very big plus.
So
Thank you,
let's go a bit deeper into what you said, right? So can you share maybe one or two anecdotes of things that you've said on the radio that have resonated with someone that who came back to you and said any stories that flash back?
So I look for signs. I'm a bit of that typical Paulo Coelho, the secret, and the alchemist kind of a person who looks for signs. So I remember I had quit radio, Mirchi, and when I was brought into radio again, my mentor has been Sanjeev Kapoor, Chef Sanjeev Kapoor in the industry.
Okay.
And I said, Sanjeev ji, मैं कैसे, मतलब all this time I've been saying radio Mirchi, it's hot now, I have to say, तब Radio City का नारा था, बजाते रहो.
हाँ.
City bajao, sorry, bajate raho. That's something like blasphemous. City bajao. So I was like, how am I going to do this? He said, you are the brand and you take on this brand. So it's cool. Just chill. Like you will do it. और विभा मैं बहुत डरी हुई थी. And एक होता है, like you're this very possessive person of what you used to do and now you're going to be here. I got a call from an engineering student saying, ma'am, where were you? मैं आपको ढूंढ रहा था रेडियो पे. मैं बहुत सैड था और मैं अच्छे ग्रेड्स ला रहा था जब मैं आपको सुनता था. मैं बहुत खुश हूँ आप वापस रेडियो पे आ गए. It was, to me, it was a sign that I was obviously doing something right for a young lad to be listening to me. And Vibha, that was my past. I used to listen to the radio. The reason I took maths was I could listen to radio and do maths.
Sure. Right.
I could handle music and numbers. And I still remember once I was coming out of मैं नवी मुंबई में रहती थी. मैं घर से निकल रही थी and almost crashed into a दूध वाला भैया. And that's when it struck me, boss, खतरों के खिलाड़ी से बड़े खिलाड़ी तो ये है. तो सुबह मैंने रेडियो पे बोला कि भैया अगली बार को अगर बाय मिस्टेक आपका पेपर वाला दूध वाला मिल जाए ना, उसको एक फ्लाइंग किस दे देना, क्योंकि वो इतना अपनी जान जोखिम में डाल के उसने आपको डिलीवर किया है वो पेपर और वो दूध. अभी भी मुझे याद है आर्य से कॉल, अरे मैडम आप क्या बताएं, आप हमारे दिल को छू लिए मैडम, and he was just exhilarated that I spoke of a story, and I think that's what
Yeah.
radio is.
What I
You
find really amazing about you, Archana, is that you could have used this question to tell me about, what Amitabh Bachchan called you and said about your interview, but just knowing how grounded you are and just how sort of accessible you are,
no
you've
no
picked and chosen to tell me a story about, the doodwala that you bump into. It just,
अरे
it
वो
goes
भी
to show,
बोलूंगी,
you know.
वो वाली भी बोलूंगी.
We'll go to that next, but I just love that, you picked, you're such a Mumbaikar, you've picked like a very grassroots, everyday Bombay experience to share with us. So thank you.
Thank you.
Let's try the celebrity one now. Any one big celebrity experience?
I think my first ever high point, because I'm such a big fan of Hrithik, was Hrithik, and it was a typical Bollywood moment. We had put up posters for his arrival, and I was so excited. I think I didn't know how to control my energies. मैं भागते हुए गई to see if he's come, and I was wearing some ridiculous chappals in which I was sliding. So I was
So
like,
this is his Kaho Na Pyar Hai time, or which was
I
it?
think a movie after that, maybe it was Krish, I think,
Krish,
first
okay.
Krish ever.
Krish one,
And I
okay.
think I was just sliding, and suddenly I think I slid and I broke. I think I broke the thing that was to invite him, the placard. And suddenly he walks in from behind of me and says, "Hey, is that actually being put up for me?" And I was like, "Oh my God, this is so embarrassing." और फिर हम लोग जब स्टूडियो में गए, और क्योंकि हम सबको पता है कि ऋतिक का एक बहुत नर्वस पॉइंट है उनका हकलाना जो उनका पास था, तो वो थोड़े से नर्वस थे, तो उन्होंने बोला सब अभी इस स्टूडियो से बाहर जाएंगे. सो इट वाज जस्ट मी एंड ऋतिक, एंड आई विल नेवर फॉरगेट, he is one of those kind of souls who genuinely is in the present and who is telling you what he's feeling. तो उन्होंने हेडफोन्स पहने, and I spoke something, and he said, "Oh my God, your voice! Oh my God, your voice!" And I was like, "Did I do something wrong? Am I supposed to?" Like, I didn't know how to react to, because I'm very bad with even compliments today, so I didn't know how to react to this, and I really was tongue tied. I think that's the time you know how to tongue tie me, is to give me a compliment. But I was amazed, because I still, in fact, in my very recent interview with him for Super 30. He told me, he said, Archana, there are times you say something and I feel so happy from my soul, and I can't thank you enough, because I'm feeling low, and then I hear you, and then you've just turned my mood around. And I think my biggest compliment has come to me from Sonu Nigam ji. उन्होंने कहा एक बारी मुझे कि लता दीदी की आवाज मेरे रूह से बात करती है गाती हुई, पर मैं सोच रहा था कि कौन सी आवाज बोलते हुए मेरे रूह से बात करती है.
Oh wow! Oh my God! Wow!
And I thought it was a huge compliment, because I do not consider Sonu ji a singer. I think he is, after Kishore Da, if there is a performer who is like, who is par excellence in pretty much everything he does, and he's quite a super brain. So I was very, very touched.
Wow!
Of course, these are very personal moments, but I think there'll be lots to pick up, and it just sounds pompous. But I love Madhavan. Again, I love Madhavan, and I never forget how Madhavan had called my friend Rishikesh saying, "Who is this mad girl? She's just making us crack up on the radio." मुझे भी लगता है कि sense of humor is one thing very hard. You can't master sense of humor. You either have it or you don't.
You have it or you don't, right?
Yeah, and I think in my most crazy moments, I've been able to crack those jokes. So I thank God कि radio
endowed you with a good sense of humor.
हाँ, चार दीवारों के बीच में वो कहीं ना कहीं हम लोग वो जोन में चले जाते हैं.
हाँ. Okay, so since you spoke about compliments and how they tongue tie you, to give your tongue a slight rest, I'm just going to read out a few compliments that have come your way. Many, many compliments. Atri Saab saying, "Ma'am, you're so pretty." I have a compliment saying, "You are an inspiration."
मेरा नाम अर्चना है और रेडियो पे अभी अर्चू बुलाते हैं प्यार से, तो हाँ.
Guys, that's pinned here. It's RJ Archana. Sanjeev says, "Archana ma'am, you're an inspiration." I have a question. Please go.
I want to answer Abel's question. He says,
absolutely,
what's the day in the life of an RJ?
Let's do that one. Yes.
So Abel,
so you ignored all the compliments, Archana, true to what you had just said. As I was reading out your compliments, you said, "No more compliments. Let me just get on with the show." So let's get on with the show. So typical day in the life of an RJ. Go for it.
all of you can pay me compliments on my page. Please follow me, get me more followers. It'll be wonderful. Abel Gonzalez, I want to tell you, a radio jockey's job is pretty much 24 by 7. We're not like Sherlock Holmes, but yeah, we have to be observers of life. And to me, everything, including the fact कि अब एक सीजन आएगा जब सारे घर के जो काम वाले जो हमारे लोग हैं, हमारे असिस्टेंट्स हैं, जो हमारे कारीगर हैं, अब गांव भाग जाएंगे. We are supposed to be aware of things like that, so we can relate to it when we go back on air. Because at the end of the day, I'm saying a story on behalf of 1 million people listening to me. And the only way I can do it is if I can do justice by knowing their stories.
Their stories, right.
So I know right now a lot of parents are stressed out about their kids' schooling and how the schooling has shortened out their hours. So now they have to entertain their children.
Yeah.
And these are things that I really want to cover on the radio. So, you know, radio...
so you're keeping it real, very sort of everyday.
You have to, because it's a reflection of society. But Dincharya mein, I just want to tell you, Gonzalez, I start early because I love the mornings. Now that I've been a morning job for so many years, I think the morning, especially an early start, can make you feel like you're ahead of everyone else. And I love a bit of prayer. I love my morning routine of having my warm water or whatever else. And I think the best thing for me as an RJ is I have to be abreast with all that's happening. So that's a great high because you're just in the know of things. And then once you get into the radio station, you need to know, okay, I have to pick this important stuff. Dhoni is retired. I can't not talk about it.
Of course.
But I also want to touch upon some other things happening. So maybe
some everyday life issues. Right.
Yeah. So a relevant thing to my show where I had Vibha, for instance, telling us about alternative careers. Because right now, if you see in the mass context, a lot of people are insecure about their jobs. And for us to put a blind eye to that is like literally saying, you know what? I don't give a shit about you being jobless. I will still have fun and talk about great songs. You know,
I just love that about you, Archana. I just love how you keep it real and how you actually go to the crux of what is the Aam Aadmi facing today, you know? You like, because movies take us into this escape, right? It's like you watch a movie, you go into escapism. But I listen to your show and I'm like, this is grounded in my reality. But you know what? Here's a silver lining to my reality. And that silver lining for me is Archana. You know?
No, so I keep the tone happy, Vibha, because that's important. क्योंकि मैं भी जब रेडियो सुनती थी ना, तो मैं लोकल ट्रेन के उस धक्का धुक्की से ट्रांसेंड होके उस गाने में घुस जाती थी या उस आरजे की बातों में घुस जाती थी. एंड हम लोग रेडियो सिटी में बब्बर शेर चलाते हैं, तो बहुत लोग बब्बर शेर सुन के बहुत हंसते हैं. In fact, one of the biggest lovers of Babbar Sher is Vishal Shekhar Vishal, who has an insane sense of humor himself. So he's like, यार ये कौन लिखता है, यार ये बंदा मुझे मिला दो उससे. So you know that your radio station is doing its honest job of entertaining you, but it's got to be balanced with
while keeping it real.
यार बहुत problem हो रही है ना, चलो हम कुछ करते हैं. Thanks.
Okay, I'll pick up next question from Shreya Jain, who says, do you think the radio as a medium is losing its popularity? What's your take on OTT and all these so many platforms?
I think that's a very pertinent question. And, you know, I feel I'll have a lot of haters for this, including my husband, because they think I'm not being realistic about it. But I don't think a medium like radio can ever lose its glory in front of any medium, because it's a live medium. When you are watching something real time, and it's talking to you real time, it can't be more exciting than something that has been recorded. And while podcasts can have a lot of interesting chatter, radio is the only medium that is telling you, आज Western Express Highway के Santa Cruz flyover पर ये बड़ा खड्डा है in the center lane, please be aware. I mean, that is only something I as a radio jockey of a live medium can do. Not someone who is sitting maybe in London ka some corner and doing a podcast saying, oh, it's a bit rainy today in Mumbai, and you know, you might just not get to work in time. It's not gonna make any sense. So while he might have a great guest, or while he or she may talk to somebody very revered and huge,
it's not live. You're saying it's not live. That's a big one.
It's not live is the biggest flaw and drawback. And secondly, I think local, right? Like if I'm in Mumbai, I want to know about Mumbai. I want to know what stuff. I want to be able to be the first person to say to you, hey, you know what? Haji Ali Juice Center khul gaya hai. Jao. मतलब मेरे को एक बात बता, कौन नहीं भागेगा, इतने लोग उसके टेकर्स होंगे, क्योंकि मैं आपके शहर की आप कहानी आपको दे रही हूँ, और ऑब्वियसली जो मुझे सुन रहा है, who's taking the time out to listen to me, has some idea of what my background is or what is it that I can add to his or her life. But I
Yeah,
think,
so we're
yeah,
getting comments here saying whenever I'm in the car driving, I still enjoy listening to my radio. People are giving you lots of thumbs up for your pitch about the radio. You're so simple and real, not at all fake. So and they say no haters, Archana ma'am, we all love you. So
I want to tell you
clear.
all about Sanjay Dutt, because Sanjay Dutt was an RJ in his jail as well, in
Sure.
Yerwada in Pune. And we had the great opportunity of him backing our drive for Dabba Walas. So इस lockdown में हम लोग ने डब्बे वालों के लिए 21 लाख रुपए इकट्ठे किए हैं. And if anyone here has contributed, thank you, we love you too. Because Dabbe Walas were obviously out of job and service, so they didn't have any salaries coming in. And when Sanjay Dutt heard about this, he was so touched कि Sanju Baba, he came on my show. He said, I'm sorry, I'm not going to be able to do a Zoom call with you. I have nobody to help me. My coco, my chef is making me talk to you on the phone. That's all I can do. So I said, yeah, okay, cool. And I still can't get over how he shared his story of being an RJ.
Sure.
And he said, हमारे जेल में हमारे लिए मेन मुद्दा था कि हम लोग बेटर इंसान बन के बाहर जाएं. तो मैं लोगों को कहता था कि ठीक है, जेल में डंबल्स नहीं है, बट मैं आपको सिखाता हूँ कैसे आप वर्कआउट कर सकते हो, मसल्स बना सकते हो, बेटर इंसान बन सकते हो. And he said we would come up with a concept every day and do this. And that's, I feel, I mean, maybe I'm a bit of an idealist, but beyond just entertaining, I think our jobs is also to tweak your mindset. So
Sure.
the last beach cleanup drive that I did, Vibha, was last year at Juhu, because of
Sure.
this young girl. And I'm so proud of her, because she's not even 21 or 22, and she said, Archana, I want you to take this on radio. And the number of doctors, engineers who are practicing, and students who came and helped us in that drive, despite the rainy 15th August last year, I was amazed. And see what happens. It's a movement. And RJ just said, I want my army. Come on, join me. And somebody has sent me a photo saying...
So you're saying you still got that sort of draw, you still got that sort of attention. You're not seeing this medium dying anytime soon.
Lockdown, 21 lakhs for Dabba Walas? No. Hell no.
Okay. So still very impactful and lots of outreach. This medium's not going. And remember the song Video Kill the Radio Star? It came back in like the 70s, and I mean, when 2020 and nothing has killed this radio star. So no, I don't see the radio going anywhere either. Sushma Jain giving you a compliment, enjoying her talking. I'm so happy to learn so much, so many insights about the radio. Okay, thank you, Sushma J. Art. I had a question earlier. You want to say something? Go for it. Yeah.
I just want to say that for a lot of people who want to be RJs out there, understand the art of storytelling. Less is more. और मैंने शायद ये कम सीखा है because मैं प्रेसी राइटिंग में भी होपलेस थी, और अभी भी रेडियो पे कैसे कम बोल देती हूँ मुझे भी नहीं पता, but बहुत hard है. And I know I learned the hard way because I used to write my scripts. A lot of us think in English, Vibha.
Right.
So putting our thoughts in Hindi is a bit of a challenge sometimes.
Sure.
And we live in a cosmopolitan city like Bombay, जहाँ पे कितने लोग इतनी भाषाएं बोलते हैं.
Sure.
तो कभी मन करता है कि मैं कोई दूसरे भाषा में बोलूं. तो मैं क्योंकि सिंधी हूँ तो थोड़ा सिंधी बोल ही लेती हूँ.
Sure.
कभी अगर कोई मराठी में मुझे फॉरवर्ड मिलता है, I'm not a linguist naturally, but I'm a तोता. आप मुझे आपकी भाषा कौन सी होगी?
मारवाड़ी.
मारवाड़ी में कुछ बोलो मुझे.
मारवाड़ी में क्या बोलूं? I'm not a linguist either, यार.
But आपको भाषा तो आपको पता होगी.
Okay, I'll say something. E by so, which means अभी आए हो आप. E by so.
Say a little longer line बोलो ना, ये क्या E by so?
Oh, I'm not really a Marwari person. यार मुझे आती ही नहीं इतनी.
Can you say something like, I hope you had a good day today or something like that?
Oh, हम लोग यार घर में हिंदी में बात करते हैं. So you say something in Sindhi. Try your language and let's play.
मुझे मेरी भाषा जाम सुठी तरह अचे थी. मुझे खराब तो लगे कि हितरा सिंधी आहे, करीना कपूर अध सिंधी आहे, सोनाक्षी सिन्हा अध सिंधी आहे, एकता कपूर अध सिंधी आहे, पर केर ॻाल्हाए नथो सिंधी में. पर मुझे ॾाढी सुठी अचे थी. In fact, I still remember शोले पिक्चर. किसने बनाई शोले पिक्चर? मिस्टर रमेश सिप्पी. वो सिंधी है. उनके बेटे रोहन सिप्पी जब बना रहे थे मूवी, तो वो मेरे स्टूडियो में, मैंने उनको देखा से the best movie that came out of Bollywood is made by a Sindhi man, and the son is with me right now. Let's speak in Sindhi. He
Ah.
just said, I don't know how to speak Sindhi. And I
Oh,
felt so bad क्योंकि हम लोग स्पेनिश सीख लेंगे,
sure.
हम लोग जर्मन सीख
But
लेंगे, पर खुद की भाषा में मजे
mud,
नहीं लेंगे.
sure. Huh.
एंड ये चीज मुझे बुरी लगती है क्योंकि जब आप फ्रांस जाते हो और लोग फ्रेंच के अलावा कुछ बोलना ही नहीं चाहते हैं, just show so much pride in what you are.
Sure.
And a lot of people here, if they follow me on Instagram, they'll know I own my. I mean, I'm very proud to be Indian. It is
Sure.
unreal
Of
how
course.
proud I am. I
Okay.
love wearing my
Okay. So, want to touch a little bit about the career, you know, in terms of
I didn't want to be an RJ all my life. Ronak, I think the universe conspired. I always was in the 5 kids who grew up in a joint family, I was always the one who was heard the least. सबकी बातें सबको सुनाई देती थी. मैं almost invisible थी.
and now you have a city of 20 million listening only to you every single day, Archana. Wow.
और स्कूल में विभा मुझे हमेशा टीचर से रिमार्क मिलता था, very capable but very talkative. ऐसे हर टीचर सेम रिमार्क कैसे दे सकती है, कुछ तो क्रिएटिव होना चाहिए. और मैं हमेशा बोलती हूँ तब मुझे पी फॉर पनिशमेंट मिलती थी बात करने के लिए क्लासरूम में, और आज मुझे पी फॉर पैसे मिल रहे हैं. Right.
Okay, I'm so happy you touched upon the P for Paise because that's exactly the segue I wanted to take. You know, I always ask my guests this number, especially people from the creative fields. You know, you're very successful. You have almost 200,000 followers on Instagram. You have the show. You know, you've got everything. I want to talk about the money aspect. You know, how lucrative is this career, especially early on, and how does this career evolve? You know, is this a big career from a money perspective?
It sure is, because when radio started and when we joined radio, that time the private FM channels were very keen to make it a really, like, it was literally parallel to how television was trying to make stars out of, you know, their lead people back in the years when ZTV was launched.
Sure.
तो कुछ उस तरीके का तभी रुख था. And I totally agree with people to worry for us, because obviously now you see big hoardings of Spotify and Audible.
Yeah.
And you know the next phase that's going to come out of radio or those mediums is probably going to have the hoarding. I just feel very elated that I was one of the few RJs who owned a hoarding in Mahim, in Loparel, and on cabs. And I still marvel Anushka Sharma for telling me, अरे तुम तो famous हो गए यार, तुम्हारा तो वो cab के ऊपर है. I was like the only star who acknowledged our presence on Meru cabs that used to be. But you see, when you start early on in a medium which was not there before, there was no private FM. हमारा सिर्फ 107 या 100.7 चलता था. It had a lot of takers. It had a lot of excitement, a lot of buzz. So we started on very early, and I think that's why we're obviously become big name, synonymous with big brands, and hence we command a certain amount of money for our brand value that we've created.
Right.
Not everybody would get that kind of money. But I think as time goes by, Vibha, it's going to be tougher for people to make probably the kind of monies we are, because for people to trust people, you know, and put their faith into someone and make big names out of them would require
take time.
Yeah, and a lot of vision, which people somehow in the radio industry is seeming to lack somewhere.
Sure.
But रेडियो एक जरिया है. मैं आज वॉइस ओवर्स करती हूँ, मैं बहुत सारे कॉर्पोरेट शोज होस्ट करती हूँ, मैंने एक्टिंग कर ली है, मुझे जैसे विभा ने कहा बहुत सारे फॉलोअर्स मिलते हैं इंस्टाग्राम पे, तो उसमें बहुत पैसे बनते हैं, वी ऑल नो. सो आई थिंक एवरीथिंग जस्ट कैस्केड्स इनटू द अदर. And I think for me, my high point was off late, because I love the films. I was a part of a Ranbir Kapoor and a Rajkumar Hirani film, Sanju, where I had a small 1-minute role of a news reporter. But I remember Raju sir saying, why would you want to do such a stupid role? I said, sir, I want to be in your movie. आप पता नहीं कब next movie बनाओगे, आप बहुत time लगाते हो आप. And he was very, very enamored by my energy. So I said, you know, make me one of his girlfriends. He said, अरे सारी girlfriends shoot हो गई हैं और उनमें से काटने पड़ेंगे. And apparently they have shot some 8 girlfriends and removed some 3 or 4 of them.
Sure.
So I was just happy I wasn't one of them and I got put out. In fact, he was so loving towards me. And हम सबको पता है कि राजकुमार हिरानी को RJs कितने पसंद हैं. Thanks to Meena Bhai series. He put me on screen. I'll never forget Ranbir's message to me saying, "Acha, one take artist." I just love it for that. I mean, Look at that, man. And Success Party mein Ranveer Kapoor. I'm like, Ranveer, this is crazy. He's selling congratulations to you as well. I said, what? I think I have a 2 second more. I mean, anyone who talks about nepotism and all this bullshit, I
Sure.
just want to say, there is a loving place for all of us. We have to work hard for it. We have to be sincere about it. पैसे वो राजू हिरानी सर के ही मैं कमेंट से थ्रीडेड से साइन आउट करूंगी कि you just chase excellence, work
Sure.
hard, be sincere. There's never, I have always maintained one learning in my life. कोई भी effort wasted नहीं जाता है. तब लगेगा कि people don't recognize you or they don't, they're not paying you befittingly. But it just comes from somewhere or the other. And my
Sure.
2020 started on a very positive note. I got the most influential RJ award at a panel where journalists and actors and producers were being recognized. Vibha. So I know I made my mark at some level, and that itself pays
Okay,
me
so
high dividends.
it sounds like right place, right time. You took a risk and joined an industry very early on in its sort of nascency. Then came the Spectrum auctions and all that. Then radio became really big, and I
Yeah.
think you also stuck it out, right? So you managed to sustain because of those 18 years, and you managed to build that
And
brand.
the fact that the audience likes you, there's no way in hell you would be around this long
Sure.
if you didn't resonate with their sentiments or
But
if you
the
didn't resonate with
audience
that.
likes you because you make them like you, Archana, because you innately have that, as you said, that's your talent, that's your, God gift, and
Yeah.
you're using it, in the right ways. I'm just going to read out, lots of compliments have been coming your way, Archana. I'm hoping you're reading some. Ashwin says, I'm in deaf love. Uh, lots of compliments. Someone saying, Neend nahi aati. Someone saying, I love you. Um,
You know
someone,
this, I
go
already
for it.
spoke about nepotism, yeah. So I think I just want to
We
say
we're going to,
something.
yeah.
I hope you realize कि nepotism हर जगह हो सकती है, but no one can. Ranbir Kapoor is, to my mind, one of the finest actors we have,
Sure.
and you cannot say that's nepotism.
Sure,
He's
of course.
just by far amazing, and I still remember Rishi ji used to get angry and tell me, "ये लड़का सिर्फ एक picture क्यों कर रहा है? Oh my God, he should do more movies." But I know that he takes time with his process. So nepotism is rubbish. कोई भी इंसान अपने हुनर और अपने समय से पहले नहीं पाएगा, ये बात पक्की है. विभा ने भी बहुत पापड़ बेले हैं to be where she is. And all of us have to just keep working hard.
You stay
That's
the course, I
only
think.
mantra
Yeah.
I have only understood in my life. If you are a hard worker, if you're disciplined, if you're focused about what you want, there's nothing in this world that will stop you. And please be kind to everyone. I know it sounds so jaded and boring, but kindness can really bring you good luck. This is what I think.
Sure. Lots of compliments, Archana, in the chat. All lots and lots of love flowing your way from a lot of viewers here. In the interest of time, Archana, I'm just going to ask you, closing question for today. 18 years, rock solid career. You're a brand. You're an institution in yourself. How are the next 10 years looking for you? If you were to sit and sort of
I think
plan.
I'll have to branch out. That's the only way. When we manage to make a name for ourselves, but we don't, if we're not launching newer talents or producing or making new content, somewhere we'll be doing disservice to the generations to come or people who would be worthy of this space. And I think that's where my focus is going to be now. To want to support people who I can see talent in and who I can see. So anyone out here who feels they want to be a part of radio and they want to, please reach out to me on Instagram. I'm one of the few people, I'm openly being immodest. I'm very approachable. और अब तक मैंने बहुत कम लोगों को इग्नोर किया है. मैं हमेशा उनका हौसला अफजाई करती हूँ and I connect them to either my radio station or anywhere else. So yeah, please be free and open up and reach out to us.
Okay, so in terms of your own plans, you're thinking you're going to have to sort of diversify your portfolio,
For
look
sure,
at other.
for sure.
Okay.
We all know that, Vibha. None of the industries today can survive only by doing what they're doing.
Sure.
You will have to spread your wings out
and reinvent. Okay.
Yeah, and to me, I think while radio is serving me well, but I know it'll only serve me better if I pull people in. I spoke to Arjun Kanungo recently, and he said it took me 10 years to be where I am in the industry. I'm already honing some people under me, and I felt that was so beautiful in the way that he's giving back. I really want to be able to do that. Harshit,
Okay.
RJ Harshit is here from Radio City. Love the guy.
Hell.
He's damn funny, and please follow him. If it matters, he's also blue tick. So whatever.
Okay, guys. On that note, please do follow Harshit, and of course, do follow Archana. I follow you, Archana, and I'm looking forward to all your posts. You know, I wake up in the morning and go. I try to find what is Archana posted today. Always lots to learn from you, Archana.
Thank
Be it sitting
you.
in your studio, be it recording that show with you, and of course on this Insta Live. Lots of great nuggets. Love the authenticity. Love how you keep it real all the time. And thank you for being not just the voice, but the pulse of Mumbai. So thank you so
Thank
much, Archana. And it's been a delight to have you on our show.
Thank you, and everybody please tune in Radio City 91.1 FM. विभा मेरे साथ शो पे कल परसों तरसों भी है.
Oh, awesome. Even I'm going to tune into that one. Thank you. Thank you, Archana.
Bye
How sweet of you.
everyone. Stay
Bye.
safe. Bye.
Bye.
Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you so much.